By the time you're watching this video, it's probably already like 12:05 at night, 12:10 at night. And if you are watching it at that time, you the GOAT, bro. But enough wasting y'all time, as Blaine Troop would say. Let's go ahead and get into the meat and the potatoes. All right, so I did a little bit of deep diving, you know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out information about the 2K26 builder. And I came across something very interesting. All right, so let's talk about the body types, right? So I remember in the previous 2K, I think you had to do workouts just to get different body types or something like that. Now they actually tell you what body types you can unlock. However, they are not selectable from the start. I know in previous 2Ks, you were able to select the body type that you want. I don't know why they even took that out the game. In my opinion, that should have stayed in the game. I want to select the body type I want. I shouldn't have to grind and do workouts just to get a body type. I mean, come on, bro. But I get it. They want to make the game realistic, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Another year of grinding in that Gatorade facility, man. I'm not finna like this shit. All right, man, so let's talk about the 5-level takeover system that's returning in 2K26, right? So if you don't know what it is, because I know some people did not play 2K25, it's basically a takeover system to where like, it works like takeover in previous 2Ks that didn't have this system, but every time you score, get a rebound, get a defensive stop, the takeover goes up, and like soon as it hits like a certain part of the bar, you get like an attribute boost. So for example, I had a 6'8" popper in 2K25, so I chose glass gunner. So as my takeover would progress, I would have a boost to my rebounding and my 3-pointer. So that means when my takeover fills up, I'll get a significant boost to my offensive rebound, my defensive rebound, and also my 3-pointer. There's also talks about having like a little badge loadout system for like previous 2Ks. I'm gonna use 2K20, I think it was 23. I'm gonna use that for an example, like the little core pattern shit they had in the game. So basically they're trying to bring that back. So for example, if you play ones, let's say you ain't got nobody on, you playing ones, you have a ones badge layout, twos badge, 3 badge, 5s, you get what I'm going with this. And I think it'll be helpful because I know sometimes I get tired of switching my takeovers. I definitely do that. Depending on what mode I'm playing, I will switch my takeover. So if I'm playing twos, I'm choosing glass gunner because I'm gonna need to get rebounds, because in 2K25, if you didn't know, like the offensive rebound in that game was crazy. I mean, everybody who had O-board on that game was a monster, I'm trying to tell you. All right, so let's get into more depth about the builder, man. From what I've heard and from what I've read, tall Isobuilds are back. They are returning. Do y'all know what that means? I don't think people understands what that means. In previous 2Ks, the point forward took over for at least like, I think 3 years straight, 2 or 3 years straight. So the point forward from, yeah, it was like 3 years straight. I remember. So it was 2K17, 18, and 19. The point forward had to be one of the most broken builds in 2K history. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you wanted a tall build that can ISO and dribble, the point forward was the way to go. Now, if we talking 2K20 and up, a lot of people started experimenting in the builders, and eventually people was making like 6'10s that can ISO, 6'9s, people ISOing on footers. So it's like the builds are really starting to be diverse. Everybody started to get creative. And the main reason was because everybody understood the game. So it's like once you play the game for a certain amount of time, you understand like what you need to be able to green the shot. You understand like the dribble moves that you're able to unlock, probably be in the lab, studying and practicing the dribble moves. Once you understand the game and know how you want to play, you're basically going to be good. You're going to be straight. So basically, build diversity is back. No more making like role builds or having a build that just plays a specific role. You can actually, like, once you figure out the game, because they did say there's a pure green window in the game. They were specifically. We don't know if it's actually going to be in the game because we know they be capping. But like, if it is in the game, if the pure green window in the game, for all the comp players, all the comp stage players, you're going to see a lot of low 3-ball builds and a lot of OP defending builds. This was the meta in 2K20 as well when we had that pure green window. You had a lot of locks that was sitting in the corner. I was one of them. I'm not gonna lie. I had like a 6'7" finisher that had Hall of Fame finishing and Hall of Fame defense with like a 53 ball in the corner. They couldn't leave me open. I was chicken, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I'm not really worried about it because I know it was really rare to come across somebody who can shoot in the corner with a 53 ball. I'm trying to tell you, you have to be top 1% at the game to be able to do that. Because I've only ran, in 2K20, I've only ran into like 2 people who was actually able to shoot consistent in the corner with a 53 ball. I was one of those players that was top like 0.5% because I can shoot consistently like back-to-back games in the corner with like a 55 3-ball, 53 ball, because I knew the game, I understood the game, I played against the best and I beat the best. So I'm really sitting here thinking like maybe the two-way slashing playmaker in the play glass might be making its return. Maybe my pass first wing, my 6'7" pass first wing, it might be returning, bro. I missed that build so bad. If there's any build that I've ever made like in 2K over the years that could not be stopped, my 6'7" pass first wing build outclasses like every single build I made in 2K over the previous years. If I want to be honest with y'all, it wasn't a single thing that build couldn't do. I can finish, play make, shoot, dunk. I'm 6'7". I'm clamping up post scores, clamping up other two-way slashing playmakers, even when they were legends with like 30 defensive badges. I'm telling y'all, that build was OP. I had like a 89 driving dunk. I was getting contacts. I had like a 70-something 3-ball. I had like an 80-something ball control, 82 ball control, 80-something speed with ball. I'm trying to tell y'all, but that build was so broke. I had defense on top of that. I had like an 80-something block, 80 interior, 90-something perimeter, 80-something steal. Like that build right there, I'm trying to tell y'all I missed that build so bad. I actually went on a 100-game win streak on a ones court with that build. Sadly, my Instagram got hacked in the past, so the screenshot that I had, I literally had the screenshot, I'm not lying. I went on a 100-game win streak on the ones court, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, like I had the screenshot. My Instagram in the past got hacked, so I don't have the screenshot no more. I don't have access to the picture. On Xbox, if y'all don't know, it was like a little something they added to the Xbox where old clips that you had, if you did not save it, they deleted it. And I totally forgot about my 2K20 screenshots that I had, and now they're all gone. Xbox deleted all the screenshots that I had from previous 2Ks as well, like 19. So all the old clips and stuff that I had, all the memories that I made, all that shit gone. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, 2K keep their word. Like I said in the previous video, if you watch my previous video, I'm not buying the game. I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna watch the content creators play the game. I wanna see if 2K kept their word. I wanna watch the content creators go crazy. I'm gonna let them waste all their money, because you know the content creators gonna spend a big bag on the game. They do this every year. So I'm just gonna sit there and I'm gonna wait for the content creators to spend a bag on the game, waste their money on skill boosts and Gatorade, because you know that's what they do. And I want to see them go crazy first. I want to see from their perspective first, you know what I'm saying? Because if they're greening back to back, if they're going 7 for 7, 6 for 6, 5 for 5s, in like multiple games back to back over time, okay, maybe I think about it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I think about buying a game, or maybe I just might I might wait for it to go on sale. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really that excited, or I really don't expect much from 2K, because you know for the past I say since 2K21, so like for the past 5 years, they've been doing nothing but straight disappointing us. So I don't really expect them to do much, you know what I'm saying? But the only thing that I'm really worried about is the defense. The interior defense has been so trash for so long, bro. I really just might focus on the defense. I know, me personally, I've been shooting 70% for like 4 or 5 years straight. I done played in competitive leagues. I done been undefeated with all the teams that I played with. I'm not worried about shooting. You know what I'm saying? That's the last thing I'm worried about. I'm always going to be a consistent shooter no matter what game I play. So the thing that I'm worried about the most is when I'm playing defense, am I going to get a bullshit animation tonight? Is my player going to look into the sky and look at absolutely nothing? Am I going to be able to stop somebody that's sitting right in front of me and I'm like 260 pounds with like 80-something, 90-something interior? Am I going to be able to stop them from just like trying to just dunk? Am I going to be able to actually play defense? That's one of the things that I'd be worried about, because in previous 2Ks, players with dead ass will be right. You'll be right in front of the opponent's face, and they'll just go straight up and dunk the ball. Especially in 2K24, it was the worst. A lot of people don't know about the standard dunk glitch that was in that game. That what really drove me to stop playing the game, because I had a build that had like a 90 interior, an 88 interior. I'm sitting right in front of them. I'm like 6'9", 230, 240. Man, these niggas were dead ass every time. That glitch, bro, I hated that glitch. Every time they couldn't score on me, they would resort to that standing dunk glitch, and they'll just dunk on me pretty much every time. Even if I jump correctly, I'll get a stop sometimes. I'll take them out their animation. I'm not no noob defender. Like, I'm trying to tell you, I know how to play defense, but that glitch, bro, that's what really killed it for me. You know what I'm saying? And what else killed me What else killed it for me when I was playing 2K24 was the fact that I had gold challenger, right? I'm sitting here with gold challenger and niggas is still shooting in my face. I'm not talking about like late closeouts. I'm talking about like 38%, 48%, 80%. I'm sitting here like, bro, there's no way in hell that I have gold challenger and niggas is dead ass just shooting in my face. It's not the fact that they were just shooting in my face. It's the fact that I'm playing extraordinary defense and I'm not getting rewarded for it. You know what I'm saying? It really rubs me the wrong way. And I hope this game is not going to be like that. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a peer agreement on the game. I know what that means. But I hope in this game, niggas are not able to just shoot 40%, 50%, 80%. Because in 2K24, it was times where people were green like 60% back to back in my face. You know what I'm saying? So I hope in this game, it would be more like 2K20. Because even if somebody had like a high 3-ball 2K20 Hall of Fame Deadeye, if you played extraordinary defense, they will not be able to green that shit at all unless they had Takeover. Now, if somebody has Takeover, okay, understandable. But if they don't have Takeover and they're sitting here hitting all these ridiculous shots, I mean, come on, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So what I expect when I'm watching Grinding and Double H and all these other content creators when the 7-day access come out, I'm expecting the defense to be as good as they say the defense is going to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm expecting to have a lot of body ups when I'm guarding somebody in the paint. I'm expecting them to keep their word when they was talking about that peer green window. I'm expecting that. I will be watching, you know what I'm saying? I will not be buying the game. I will be watching, and I will be, you know what I'm saying, witnessing what the content creators are doing and how creative they're going to get in the builder, what's going to be good, what's not going to be good, what new badges they probably added in the game. So I'm basically just going to be tuned in. If I see something that I like, I might get the game. You know what I'm saying? If I see something I like, I might get the game. But the moment I see something that I don't like, I'ma hold off. I'ma keep it easy. I already plan on keeping it easy. I'ma be a man of my word. I'm not gonna pre-order the game. I'm not gonna buy the game as soon as the game drop. I'ma be a man of my word. I'm gonna sit there and observe. You know what I'm saying? Bars. You feel me? But I'ma sit there and observe. You know what I'm saying? I'ma sit there and watch and actually see like how the game turns out. With all this being said though, you have reached the end of the video. If you are new to my channel, if you don't hit that like button, boy, I swear for God, I will knock you upside your cranium. So hit that like button and hit that subscribe because I know you want to do it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's been your boy, Cuzzo. And I'm out, man. Yeet.